This is interesting. You want to back startups that make stuff, actual physical stuff. Why? Why is that so appealing to you?
Because, first of all, thanks for having me, folks. And, Ed, it's because it's matter. At the end of the day, we live in the physical world. 75 trillion out of the $100 trillion, it's industries that are physical. And those industries did not have the same digital transformation that we are so familiar in the world of internet and so, etc. We want to digitizing those industries because I think it's matter and because I think the impact from financial point of view is going to be tremendous.
Lior, there's a name at your firm familiar to me, Charlie Mwangi, who was an executive at Rivian. That got me thinking about your strategy. A lot of the areas you're looking at require scale and they're very capital intensive. Does that make them more risky as a VC investment?
Ed, that's actually kind of was the perception. The reality is technology reached a point right now that you actually don't need the same amount of capital you needed before because you just guys talked about semiconductor. I can use semiconductor off the shelf. I can use contract manufacturing off the shelf. I can use the same open source and cloud infrastructure that our friends in the area of internet is being developed, and I can apply that in the physical world. Meaning the cost of capital and the needs for capital went down dramatically, and the upside is a 75 trillion. So what we are seeing is a new area of opportunities for new founders to come and change the industries that matter.
Caroline, what's so fascinating, we're talking on a daily basis about artificial intelligence, software, Web3, again, software. Now, there must be a chunk of investors out there that are interested in getting into physical assets, physical companies building real stuff.
Even though at the moment, for a lot of institutional investors, you were just saying it's a time to rethink your allocation to private markets. Exactly. And therefore, Lior, how hard or indeed easy was it to raise money? What do the LPs look like?
Yeah, we raised money from a nonprofit institution in the United States. That would be your endowment, foundation, pensions, hospital system. I probably needs to say right now, it was really easy. We did it in 2 months. We were oversubscribed. All of the things that probably other VCs will say. That's true, but that's actually not the point. The point is we are seeing some of the most amazing founders right now in the market wants to be Elon Musk's. They wants to go cars. They wants to build rockets. They understand that the impact of technology can be much more superior in the physical world than what we been trained in Silicon Valley. It's all about SaaS. It's all about recurrent revenue. That's just not true anymore.
Where are these founders that you're seeing?
This is not a Silicon Valley thing. You need agriculture in China and you need logistics in Austin, Texas. You need manufacturing in Berlin and you need industrial systems in Abu Dhabi. This is a global effort to take the industries that powering our life and digitizing them. And I'm telling you that some of the smartest people right now are not doing anymore only crypto or SaaS or enterprise software. They are taking the long roads to go and build companies that will matter and that will move the economy into a digital phase.
Lior, you referenced China. So you do plan to take some of your funds raised from US-based investors to deploy into startups that are based in China?
We are 100% focused today in the United States. We are all based in Palo Alto, 30 of us, and we are focusing on investing in the domestic area. I will tell you that we are spending most of our time on onshore manufacturing, semiconductors, batteries, defense systems that are very domestic oriented, and this is currently where is our focus on. But that's not mean that there is no opportunities in China.
Real quickly, Lior, there is one company that's looking for some money, and that company is Virgin Orbit. First of all, are you interested in investing in Virgin Orbit? And second of all, how do you do due diligence on the physical space? How hard is that?
So we are all operators that operate in those industries, from Tesla, Rivian, Apple, Samsara, Flex, GE, and many others. And that's kind of, I think, what brings us the edge to be able to not only diligencing those companies when they have 2 guys in a presentation, maybe a dog, but also to help them building when they are scaling into commercialization and then hopefully into the public market one day. On the Virgin, I will politely pass.